Vortex, do you think that a person is grifting because they don't know what they believe? Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's possible for people to just be confused about what's going on in the world? Because I've noticed that there's certain people online, we're not going to name names, we don't name names because there's no point in naming names, okay? I've noticed that all these people that think that they're exposing other people, those people still have jobs, they still have social networking accounts, and they still have fans and followers that support them no matter what. So I don't know what you're talking about. I think you just like to pride yourself on thinking that you're doxing people, but it's not actually working. Maybe that person loses like 10 people, but I think they're going to care about that? You know, if they still have pretty high numbers. They're not going to really feel that loss, you know? It's not going to make much of a dent. So, I think that there are plenty of people online that are jealous of other people online. And I also think that there are just plenty of people online in general, you know? And so, if that's the case, I forget that myself. Like, whenever I've attempted to contact people that never contacted me back, I forget that the internet is not fucking Delaware. It's not a small town in Missouri. It's very fucking big, okay? That's why it's called the World Wide Web. I'm gonna say that again, the World Wide Web. We're not going to go into that conspiracy, but I just wanted to stress that aspect of it. What is wide? What is wide? Wide is side to side. It's almost as if they're revealing information or some. Anyway, yeah, there are plenty of people online that are like not really strong in their position. Because I don't think that these people have like much of a personality. And so they have to mooch off of other people's personalities or other people's ideas or other people's talking points. And you see this everywhere all the time, you know? Online culture is just an extension of regular ass culture in America, you know? Like when I was in school, everybody wanted to wear all black and cut up their wrist and I mean, I did too. Well, I didn't do it because I was goth. I did it because I had self-loathing. But a lot of people do that shit to fit in. And we thought that was crazy. Like, you're cutting yourself to fit in, you know? But now, like, people are getting their genitals removed to fit in. So people don't rail against the goth kids anywhere near as much as they're railing against the trans kids. But I mean, I understand it's significantly worse. But it's all culture, though. You know? America lost the culture war because of the television. They didn't lose it because of the left. I've said this multiple times, the left didn't get... The left the left didn't take anything away. The right gave it to them because the right refuses to talk about a lot of stuff. And it has everything to do with the television. Screens are evil. They really are. Because they keep us from ourselves. They keep us from reality. They keep us from the actual world that we live in, which is already questionable enough. Okay? So whether it's a computer, a television, a phone, a tablet, a laptop, it doesn't matter. But, I don't know, since we live in a world that's so fake, it's not surprising at all that a lot of people that live in this world are fake. And people on the internet, which is a fake-ass place, okay? And not surprising, it's not surprising that those people are fake. It's not surprising that insecure people that don't know who they are, insecure people that don't have a strong foundation in God, and it doesn't have to be God, but most of the time, I would rather it be God, but, you know, there are people that I've seen that are really strong in who they are and what they believe in. It's almost as if they believe in God, you know, but I think this is the age of tomfoolery. This is the age of saying whatever we think people want to hear, or mistakenly thinking that we're saying what people don't want to hear, but actually we're really just saying the same thing that other people have already said. Okay? I don't think that there's world awareness. You know, and something I've noticed, especially with like Gen Z kids, is that, you know, because they were raised on technology more so than the previous generations, they don't understand that sorry, I'm trying to turn to this parking spot.